I'm an idiot. Okay, guys. Hey, how are you?
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Days of summer. Sorry we're late. That was my fault. I should have asked 30 because you guys know what time 420 is. If you smoke it, you know what I'm talking about. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, you don't smoke dope.
It's
um,
always
sorry.
forthcoming somewhere.
Yeah, I always have a clock set in my house for 420. As a matter of fact,
Bonkers.
it's the thing. Everybody's like, "What's 420?"
Like wasn't April this year 420.
No.
So
So yeah, how is everybody today? I can't really see the chat too well. I should have worn my damn glasses. This is why I don't usually have the camera on when I'm on my phone because I can't see the damn chat. It's too small for me my eyes.
I
Okay.
can't see the chat tonight either.
Shirley, hi everybody. Hi, hi, hi. Hi Dominic. Hi Melissa, Marty, everyone.
Hello to everyone.
I'm just kind of looking through to make sure. Sorry if you can't see the chat. Did you say, Stace?
No, I can't. I'm on the phone again.
Shit balls. Um, well, I could turn the camera off and go get my glasses. you know, but
uh,
because I don't
yeah.
like going on camera with them on. I look like a book nerd. Um, hey everyone. Hey, hey. It's only
Oh,
3:24 there. Well, hey, you got time, right?
okay.
So
I just
yeah.
read that message from earlier and it makes sense now. I get it.
Say what now?
The message that you read out earlier before you went live from Discord.
Yeah,
It makes sense now because we've been having trolls, haven't we, lately?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Hmm.
Like most of the time, I'm not looking at the chat right away, or sometimes even at all. Dakota, knock it off, please.
Yeah,
Um,
we've been getting quite a few.
have we? What threats?
I don't catch the messages; they're deleted too quick. The mods are on it, literally. But yeah, there's been quite a few trolls in. They've been kicked out and deleted.
Well, I don't know. Like maybe I should pay attention to that stuff because a lot of
I
times I
think,
don't see the chat, especially right now. Like I can't really, unless I'm
yeah,
holding the phone like mer mer, or I still can't really see it. It's really small on my phone. Um,
yeah, and I don't always catch it either. I just see like message deleted or person put in timeout or something. That's all I see.
I don't even notice that. So like, shame on me for not paying attention, but maybe that's the kind of thing that they could let me know because I guess it would be good to know.
Yeah.
Um, but keep in mind, moderators, that sometimes we have people that may be new subscribers or maybe just coming upon this page for the first time, and if they're asking questions about Feldman or why we feel this way, I have no problem answering those types of questions. Um, because sometimes people genuinely want to know. So if it's something like that, and as long as they're being respectful, that's okay with me. But if, like I don't know what's going on, so like maybe I'm missing something completely here. But
No, I think the messages that are being deleted are quite nasty, I
rude.
think. Yeah, and rude.
Okay, as long as it's that, that's fine. No
Yeah.
problem. So thank you, moderators, for doing a good job because apparently you've been busy. So
Yeah.
I was unaware. Especially if they're long streams, sometimes I go back and watch them, but not always. And if it's been deleted, it might not show up in the replay. So keep that in mind as well.
Yeah.
If there's a problem or if you see something like that, maybe let me know because then I could kind of watch out for it as well on the times that I pay attention. But especially if
Or
I'm doing a lot of talking, I
or
won't
I
notice.
think it's not unreasonable to ask like the moderators before they delete the messages, screenshot them first.
Yeah, absolutely. Please do
Screenshot
that.
them and let us know.
Absolutely. Yeah. Because sometimes like who we think might be a troll may not be, or you know what I mean? Like maybe I know them, or I don't
Yeah.
know. It would just be good to know. Somebody asked me, Melissa, I believe asked me, it was Melissa, I think it was Melissa, asked me if somebody transcribes the chat. And, and obviously, so I don't know if that's something that she was thinking about doing. She's like, because there was, I think it was the night that there was something going on in the chat that that I was completely unaware of. And she's like, it'd be good to know for after. Dakota, what are you doing? Sorry. So anyways, how is everybody? And, you know, let's talk about, you know, a couple things. We're going to open the panel, obviously. But yesterday I would like to talk about, that was amazing. That I had such a good feeling yesterday. Like I went to bed happy last night.
Same.
You know?
It was, oh my God, it was amazing.
It was a peaceful, no stress, light kind of feeling, and it was very nice, you know.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed that. So thank you to everybody.
Especially with this, like you've got to take those moments when they come, because they don't come very often.
Yeah, that's what I said to Judy earlier. I was like, you know, it's been years since I felt that in return, in terms of, you know, Feldman or all of the shit, like, because it's been a long and stressful road, and even longer for Judy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the fact that she is really happy right now makes me happy. So that's a good thing. So, you know, thank you to everybody that was involved in the chat. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you to everybody that shared and liked and subbed and all of those things, and shared our links on social media. Sorry, say that again, please.
And to the people that today have been sharing the PayPal link everywhere as well. So that's awesome.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to light my smoke, but it gets my camera like really condensing. So yeah, you know, thank you to everybody. So that was really great. I don't know the exact total of where we're at. I know that we're somewhere close to the amount that we need. It's $500, but that's in US dollars. So I'm not exactly sure. Like when you change the money over into, because we're in Canada, obviously. So when you change the money over to American money, there is an exchange rate that you have to pay, and it works out to be a little bit more. So I am not sure of the exact total that we're at the moment. I did get a couple, I think one more to, or no, sorry, I think it was 2 or 3 more. One was a $10, one was a $20, and one was a $50.
Wow.
But so thank you to those people. But you know, I lost my train of thought. It was something about the PayPal, but I can't remember where I was going with that. Oh, with the conversion rate. So yeah, like with that, I'm not sure where we're at exactly with the grand total, but I know we're somewhere close to the mark, I think. So
wow, the fact we raised any amount is amazing. So to even come close is epic.
Yeah. Yeah. But so, like I said before, this community does not cease to amaze me. You know, when someone needs something, like everybody gets together and helps each other out. And that's really something that needs to be done more often in life. You know, because that's what, you know, you help each other out in times of need, or you support them when they don't have support, or you just accept them and love them for who and what they are, the way they are.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a good thing. So,
It's
we had
amazing.
one dislike. It is. We had one dislike on our video from yesterday, and I was like, yeah, Feldman knows. It was him. No, asshole.
When you've got
So,
crazy albinos stalking your YouTube channel, it's
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I can't see
But
the
she's
damn
just
chat. It's so
waiting.
small.
She's just waiting to strike with more strikes.
Well, she can get fucked because the way I'm a lot more careful now this time around. I know what
Mm-hmm.
their little DMCA covers. So and I'm a lot smarter this time because it's, streaming to multiple channels, being uploaded on multiple channels, shared by multiple people. Like she could be on that computer all day, all night, and she's still not going to find all the channels that exist out there with content. So the message is getting out, and we see a lot more new supporters now than we did a couple months ago, and that's a good thing. So, we welcome that. Like, I mean, I'm thankful to see that. So,
Well, this is what I find funniest of all. I mean, our support and supporters have increased massively since the documentary release.
yeah.
And his has dwindled massively since the documentary release. So guess what? Who's
No,
winning?
no, no, no. They are going up. I think he's purchasing them. He's at
Again.
108. Yeah. He's at 188,000 followers. So,
What the hell?
yeah, he is.
That
Yes,
was
he
down
is.
to like
So,
150 the other week.
it was? No.
Yeah. It was down to 150. Wow.
Well, then he's really buying followers. I didn't know it was that low.
He's an idiot.
Yeah. But he made sure to make the comment that if they go up, it's because they're getting ready to make an attack. Like, don't flatter yourself, Feldman. Nobody wants to attack you.
No.
You're ridiculous. Like, if you're using us as an excuse for you to be out of country for so long, to avoid, paying your bills and your creditors, then you can stop using that as an excuse because it's false. You know that the attacks on your life never even fucking happened, okay? Well, apparently the syringing thing or whatever that was, we'll see if that was true or not. But
he needs to hurry up and make his mind up about what he's doing because I think it's next week he has to either apply for citizenship or go home.
Well, I don't want to give him any.
6 months.
I don't want to give him any ideas. But apparently the way people dodge that bullet is to that particular country. I think you don't even have to be out of the country very long either, if I'm correct on this. Scott just told me this the other day. So what I mean is, like, say you're in one place, like Jamaica, and you leave and go, like, I don't even know what the next country is over there.
I don't either.
But, yeah, I should have picked somewhere I know. Okay, say you're in Canada. And you leave and you go to the US. Then the way that it works over there is I think you don't only have to be out of the country for like a week. And then come back to Canada and dodge that immigration bullet.
Oh, wow.
So that's how people were getting away with it for so long. But like immigration will ultimately catch on to that. Like you can only do that so many times. And then they're going to catch it. But are they going to catch it over there? I don't know. Like, I don't know their systems, their customs.
I think that would...
but
no, but I think it'd buy him enough time for him to hope people forget about him.
Well, see,
So
he totally misunderstands the point that we've been trying to make all along, and that is stop talking about Haim. Stop talking about somebody who's not here to defend themselves. Stop hurting Judy. Like that's all you have to do. Tell your story, okay? If you have a story to tell, tell your story. If that's what you feel you need to do to make yourself feel better. But leave Haim out of it. And we'll leave you alone. That's all there is to it. Like I am ready to move on from this.
and as a
You know
side
what I
note,
mean?
get some serious mental health help.
Yeah. Yeah.
He needs
On a
some
side
serious
note. On a
mental
side
issues.
note, you're batshit crazy. Get some freaking intervention. Go to rehab. You know what I'm saying? Clean your shit up.
Yeah,
Like, fuck.
he's nearly
That's
50 years old. He needs to grow up.
that's why you don't get jobs. And well, that and you are 50, and like you've been in the industry since you were 3. So I think you've seen your day. I think your day has come and gone. Like if I have to put my fucking Captain Obvious hat on, there it is. So,
Yeah.
you know, he likes it when I get like that, I guess.
I'm surprised he hasn't done a new live stream because the documentary's back up.
Yeah. Well, I guess just now he's at the point where he doesn't even feel like he needs to address his what do you call them, fans. That's being nice. I don't want to,
Yeah.
yell at them. But so yeah. So oh shit. Neither of us can. Hang on. I'll see if I can do it from my phone. I want to add copy paste the link into the chat.
Oh, she left. This is awkward because I can't see the chat and I can't speak to anyone. Come back, Kim.
Yeah, I'm back. See what I mean? I can't do things from my phone when I'm on the damn phone. Let me try again.
That was so awkward. You left and I can't see the chat, so I couldn't talk to anyone.
Whoops, hang on. How do I go back? What did I do? Okay, hang on. Oh boy. Oh boy. How do I do this? Oh.
Do you want me to try?
Comment. Will this work? Pardon? I think I might have it.
Do you want me to try?
Did it work? It worked!
Yeah.
For now. Whoops. Tell me, so how do I go back? Okay. Who has much to say? Please listen. Oh, that's a good point. His lawyers might have gagged him. Hopefully.
I didn't think of that.
Susie, here we go. Yeah, me neither.
Okay,
Hey,
you guys
Suze.
want to know how you can see the chat from your phone?
I can see it. The chat. It's just I have to go to a different area to leave a comment.
Well, yeah, you can't leave a comment, but Stacy, do you know how to see the chat from your phone?
No.
Okay, so
I can-
the normal, look at the bottom, it'll say mic, cam, mic, chat.
Yep.
Hit chat, and then it'll say private chat, and then next to it, it'll say comments, hit comments.
Oh, okay.
Why you couldn't see the comments from your phone?
No, she couldn't.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I can. Mine's just a little different because I updated my phone. Like I got a new phone, right? So now when I go on it, it looks like the PC version. So it changed the way it looks. It changed the setup. It changed where everything is. So now, like at the bottom, I have to hit a button called more, and then new comments or some shit, and
weird.
leave a comment. It's very weird. It's so different than my last phone. So how's it going?
Yeah. Hi, everybody. I'm in my car. I'm going to have to mute in a second, but I figured I would jump on to tell you guys that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are you
thank
feeling
It's
better?
nice talking to you.
Yeah, it's
Not
been a
really,
while.
no. Not really. I mean, I'm not feeling great, that's for sure.
You haven't got sunstroke, have you?
I don't know. If you looked at my head right now, I haven't looked in the mirror in the last couple of days because I've been sick. And today I went to the doctor with George, and my whole forehead and my nose was peeling. It looks ridiculous.
Oh no, I hate that. I'm gonna have to put my sunglasses back on.
Oh,
really
it's bad. And then, like, I tried to put foundation on, which only made it like 100 times worse.
Right.
And then George and I got back, and it was really bad. And I'm like, okay, at least my nose was covered by the mask, but you couldn't tell me my forehead was that bad, so I could like brush all the dead skin off. Like, what the hell, man?
That
Thanks.
sucks. I hate those people that don't tell you when you got something on your face.
He's like, well, did you see my forehead? I go, yeah, you told me your forehead was bad, and I looked at it, and it was fine.
That's hilarious. I get so mad when people don't tell me that I have something on my face. Like, don't let me walk around looking stupid. Come on. That's hilarious.
It's funny.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on that, Suze? We were just wondering, why Feldman's been so quiet.
Well,
he
I don't
did
know
say
why
he
you said nobody wants to attack him, because I want to attack him.
Well, actually, somebody said, okay, so hang on. It just makes sense to me now. Because someone said he might be gagged, like his lawyers might have, because he said he was lawyering up, right? And he's not going to be able to speak soon. So.
Yeah, he might be under gag order.
Yeah. So we should be getting our papers any day then, is what you're saying? What?
Let's hope it's a permanent gag order and he shuts the fuck up.
Yeah. Well, so we should be getting our papers any day then, is what I'm hearing?
I don't know. Hold on, I gotta mute.
Mm-hmm.
What was that you asked?
He can bring it. I said we should be getting our papers any day now then? From the lawyer.
Oh.
As in he's coming after us? But I doubt it. Like, I mean, he's got money for lawyers and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I highly doubt he's coming after any of us.
We got nothing. I could see if I was a millionaire.
Yeah.
If I was a millionaire, I wouldn't probably care what he was doing. I'd be off on my jet.
It might sound stupid, but he didn't even turn up for a restraining order hearing, so he's too lazy to pursue anyone. He just bring off the drama around him. Yeah.
Yeah. That's very true.
And the fact that you're all around the world, what's he gonna do? He ain't that rich.
No.
I'm telling you, he's probably doing Michael Jackson impression shows in Jamaica at the resorts. That's all I saw when I was out in Jamaica, man. It was Michael Jackson impersonators.
Holy fuck.
Wow.
Oh,
the worst part is you can see it in your head, can't you?
Yeah. Well, what I was thinking was, if they have a freak show of a hotel or something, and they're looking for a Michael Jackson / Charlie Sheen lookalike, that's him.
Right. I should call the entertainment manager that George and I got to know real good. I have his business card. He at a resort. He was moving resorts. Be like, hey man, have you seen Corey Feldman around?
That's too funny. He'll move instantly, right? From like the next to the next
Yeah.
country over. Not that I know what that is. I've never been to Jamaica, so no idea.
Well, when I was there,
Yeah.
we were in Montego Bay for the first 3 days, and the entertainment manager there like grew up with the entertainment manager that we were going to Ocho Rios, like 2 hours away. So he had us like send a message to the guy. That's how we got to know him. So we felt like we were little islanders, like transferring messages, and like they grew up in the same. I forget what that they called it. Basically, what we call a neighborhood here, but whatever it was out there. So like we like transported a little island message, and that guy took care of us there. It was pretty cool.
That's awesome. I heard they're really friendly to like the the tourists and shit.
Yeah.
My friend, when they went, they used to go to, what was it? Maybe it was the Dominican. No, Cuba. My bad. I knew I'd remember. So they used to go to Cuba every year, and they're like, he was the maitre d' or whatever. Or no, wait. No. He was like their bellhop, I guess you'd call it, or whatever they call it there. And he loved them, and like they got to know him, and like he took them all around the island, showed them everything, took them to their house. Like when they would go, she would take like a whole suitcase full of stuff. Like they love our stuff because like they're embargoed from the U.S., right? So like they don't get all the good stuff that we get here. And like she'd take like all kinds of like shampoos and soaps and stuff like that for his girlfriend. Like they'd take him all kinds of stuff, and he would just love it. Like,
yeah, they're really nice there. We
there.
had a waiter. I was so sick on our honeymoon. I had bronchitis really bad. And we were at dinner, and this, waiter could tell that I was sick because I was just coughing and shit. And he's like, and George paid like $40 for a bottle of NyQuil at this resort because we're at this fancy, my sister's timeshare place. And to see the doctor was like $400. We're like, screw that. So then he brought some like medication from home, and like he was really cool. And actually his girlfriend lived in San Diego. So I was trying to get him a job at the resort in San Diego where our wedding reception was. And like I was in contact with them for a while, but I don't know whatever happened. I kind of just dropped out of it. George is like, what are you doing? You're trying to bring men from Jamaica back with us? And he's like, oh, dude, like his girl's in San Diego, man.
Kim? Kim?
Yeah.
Check backstage.
Yeah.
Check backstage.
Backstage?
Yeah.
Okay. What? There's nothing there.
I had a message saying someone wants to go in, check the panel.
Well, they probably need to StreamYard link.
Well, yeah, oh boy, you want me to try and put that in again?
No, I'll do it now with them.
Can't let me.
I might just go quiet a minute. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Jamaica, come on. For a second.
Yeah.
I have to sign.
Okay.
Done.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello?
I have to stream. Hello?
Hello? This is me, Darlene.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hey, how are you?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I'm good. Listen,
Yeah?
I saw a video 2 days ago on Feldman. Feldman was dressed decent. He looked good. He said that he's working on his own reality show with his wife, and it's on the down low, and that he hired a PR firm to jack up his reputation or whatever, and he ended up firing them. He ended up firing them, and then a week later, he comes back on and does another video. Not a week later. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just excited because I got so much news. It was just it was like a couple hours later, after looking nice and his haircut and a nice shirt. And then he comes on a couple hours later. He's got a dirty shirt on. He's like wasted off his ass, talking about how he fired his PR firm and that he's really super busy and going to go radio silent because him and Courtney are making a documentary / reality show that he can't talk about. But his background was not his usual background. He was in what appeared to be either an apartment or a hotel room that had a hallway, and the windows were completely draped closed, and I kid you not, they had clothes hanger clips keeping the drapes shut. And it was dark in there.
Okay.
So now that's what I saw. I saw it maybe within the last week, I'm going to say, because, I'm not like a Feldman person. So, I just check in there every once in a while because, like, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer kind of thing. So I kind of check in there to see what's going on. I kind of check in, see what's going on, and then but see, I never sign in. You know what I mean? So they don't know. They don't know me from Joe Blow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
no.
I
as long as you don't comment, you're good.
Yeah,
he's doing some show, and he talked about it in one of his lives because we were sitting watching TV. Or had dinner, and it was on the TV. We saw it pop up. The kids are like, "Oh, it's Corey Feldman," because it was that like the romance or couples thing he talked about. Remember when he said him and Courtney were going to be on a thing where they talked about couples? And I meant to like look for it and try to record it or whatever, but I totally forgot about it.
Oh, that I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that.
Okay,
no,
is that
what
he's talking about?
I didn't see it because it wasn't available in my country.
I can tell you what it said without even seeing it. The secret to a great marriage is to invite as many women as you can into your bed with your wife. That's how I keep a good marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it was about peace. He said it was about peace and healing. Peace and healing. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of doing that whole weird, like, mystic
Well, he
thing
needs to go have his peace and his healing and leave Judy and the angels and him the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because I just noticed that he jumps between Christianity and mysticism. Like I said, I saw him. He had his hair cut and he looked cleaned up. And it wasn't more than a couple hours later, and he looked like something the cat dragged in. So that's all I wanted to say, because I'm like, no, I saw it. I know what I saw within the last week. I seen it.
That's hilarious.
Sorry, I was so crazy, but it's like I really did see these videos, his 2 videos.
No worries. That's hilarious.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
2 videos. Yeah.
Yes, it was 2 videos. Well, the drapes being closed with paper clips, with clotheslines, was pretty funny.
That's so funny. Yeah.
I know.
He did that when he was on location in Hawaii.
Well, I'll jump off. I just really wanted to say no. I've seen this. So.
Well, thank you for coming on.
Wanted to share, and I can't type. Yeah, I can't type fast enough. No.
That's okay. I can't even see the chat today. I'm sitting outside, so it's really. Go ahead. Oh, did we lose her?
Yeah, I just really wanted you guys to know that I'm in communication. So I'll hop off.
Nice.
let you guys do
All
your
right.
thing, but I had to let you know that I did see those 2 videos and what they contained.
Okay, that sounds
So
good.
now I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
try and get off. Okay, thanks. Sorry
Yeah,
I sound so
bye.
crazy.
Thank you. No, you're good. Thanks. I was just for when we were talking about like the or is that an old comment? As for the immigration thing, I was just using Canada and Jamaica as an example, or sorry, Canada and the USA as an example. I know for the Canada, it's a little different in terms of immigration laws. They're a lot more strict, but I've seen a comment from somebody. That's the only comment I've so far. So,
The one that says
that's
a bit
hilarious.
late on this, but if you're from Canada and stayed in the States for 6
Yeah.
months, you have to come back to Canada for 6 months.
Yeah, that's the one. Because our laws here are a lot different in Canada. Like, it's kind of strict, and I don't know about like immigration either, because it's not just like, oh, if someone comes here for 6 months, they're a citizen. It's like you have to apply for this shit, and I don't know how. It's quite a process. Like, so
Well, it wasn't
I don't
easy
like
for
I don't know
Courtney
if
to
every
become
country.
a U.S. citizen.
Well, that was also
they
pre
had to get
9/11
married.
too.
What? When they got
Wasn't it
married?
pre 9/11? They've been together.
No.
Haven't
Not
they been
since they've
together?
been married.
Oh no, they've been together for like
No, they were
5
not
years.
together
Have
in
they been
01.
married?
Yeah. He was still with Susie in
No,
01.
I think
I'm pretty sure
not
they got
01.
married in
Have they been together for 8 years?
Because I met him in 2000.
Wait there.
Who said 01? I didn't say 01.
Oh,
Huh?
I thought you said 01.
No, I said haven't they been together for 8 years?
Oh, I thought you said pre 9/11.
But they haven't been married for that long.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
Oh.
My phone's ringing.
Wasn't it? Telephone is ringing. So does anybody else want to come on the chat? Or on the
2
panel?
seconds.
Yeah.
He got married to her on the 22nd of November 2016.
2016? Really? 4 years? I thought it was
Maybe 4
longer.
years, yes, yeah.
No,
So she's still
well, they were
she's still
together
not
for a couple years. That might be the problem.
Yeah.
So she's still
not
considered a Canadian.
Yeah.
Damn it. Thought we got rid of her. You have her and Justin Bieber. You know who Justin Bieber is? Yeah, you do. No?
Are you seriously asking me that question?
Well, how do I know? Like, I might not have heard of some of your guys' artists, like, that you have over there. Do you know what I mean?
I love some of his songs, but I hate it because I can't stand the guy.
You know, a funny story is he actually, where he came from was not that far from where I live. Really.
Oh.
It's within an hour drive from where I live. So that's a fun fact about Justin Bieber that you didn't know. Not that many care.
He creeped me out recently. I mean, he got the whole Jesus look going on and stuff like that. And then he releases a song called Yummy and then posts pictures
I know.
on his Instagram. He doesn't even know.
I know, that's bizarre.
It's crazy.
He's one dude that changes his appearance a lot. Like, a lot. But, you know, that makes me believe either mental illness or drugs. That's what I
Oh, it's definitely drugs.
think when I see that. Yeah. I mean, probably even a combination of both.
The police raided his house a few times because of parties and drugs.
Okay, see, I didn't know that. I'm not a
Yeah.
fan of him. Yeah. The only reason
I
why I
can't,
brought him up was because he's Canadian.
yeah. I can't believe how quickly he seemed to flip from like little
But
kids to man with tattoos.
yeah, yeah. There was a time that I looked at him and I was like, "That's not him, is it?" Because he had that like manly look now. You know?
Yeah, at one point I would go as far as to say he was quite buff.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that, and then I'm like, "How weird does that sound? Like I don't want to be that person." You know what I
I don't
mean?
want to be that person because he's much, much younger than me and it's gross.
That's what I'm saying, and even much, much younger than me. You're only 35, right?
Oh, thank you.
So
No, 37.
37, 37. Well,
Yeah.
still, that's, you know, that's a little younger than me still, yeah. So that, I'll trade you.
I may be 37, but most days I feel 90 at the minute. I'm just, yeah, my body's falling apart, I think.
Yeah, it happens, you know.
Yeah.
You know, my dad always says there's nothing golden about the golden years. He does all the time, and it's like, thanks, Dad. That's really
Yeah.
fucking great to look forward to. Can't,
uh,
yeah. So
is
that's a
Susie
fun fact about my
backstage?
dad. I don't know. I haven't looked.
I know she dropped off. I'm not sure if she tried coming back.
No, she's not. So, yeah. What was I talking about? Oh, my dad. Grr. So yeah. What else is going on? So people keep asking about, you know, like part two, and when we're gonna have that finalized. Wind in my other, but it'd be a lot louder if I didn't have it in. So yeah, people were asked, you know, part two, and if we have things worked out yet, and we definitely don't. You know, it's still kind of in the early stages, but it's definitely being worked on as we speak.
Yeah.
And you know, once I have anything concrete, I will definitely let everybody know, and it's notice as much as I can give, and we'll go from there. But it's really going to be something great, and it's going to be something that,
I'm
you
so
know, well
freaking,
thought out.
I'm so freaking excited. I can't wait.
Me too, and I'm trying to keep a level head about it because, you know, until I have confirmation from somebody, I don't want to get my hopes up and then, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
get disappointed. However, you never know. So, you know, pretty much all there is there on that front. So yeah, I mean, once we know anything, we'll definitely Dakota. We'll definitely let you guys know for sure. So, but that's really something I'm looking very, very much forward to, actually.
Me too.
And
it's going to be one of those lives that you want to be a part of, I think.
yeah, I think so too. And it's going to be emotional, but it's going to be great.
Yeah.
It's going to be a thing, you know, actually. But like you know me, Go ahead.
I've just had another idea, but I will speak to you about it after this.
Okay. We're probably driving these guys nuts because it's like, these fucking bitches aren't his. And you're talking about it, and I hate doing that. And I wish I could tell you guys, but I like to surprise people. I think it's really nice. I never get surprised. I wish I would get surprised, but I don't. But I like to give surprises as well. And this is one of those things that I think you guys won't be disappointed for sure. So, and I don't want to say yet until I even have confirmation anyways. because if I tell you what it is and it doesn't pan out, it's down, and I don't want to do that. So, you know,
Exactly.
I don't like to say until I know for sure. Like I don't go on theories, I go on facts. So, I mean, it's a theory at this point, but so anyway, were you able? Sorry, did you put the link in the chat or not?
Yeah,
Or did, I don't. Oh, you did. Okay, I'm just wondering.
yeah. I think it's one of those
I think
nights
my
again.
cat's
No one
really
wants to
slow.
talk to
That's fine. I have no problem with that. But if you want to, come on. Don't be nervous.
her. Say hi.
R2 is gonna deliver. You got that
I
right,
might
though,
go and
sister.
check Twitter a sec.
Okay. Yeah, we haven't done a Twitter check lately. I was kind of curious to know if Feldman heard, you know, what we were up to, what we're thinking, what we're planning. And don't be surprised. Huh?
Just read a tweet that pissed me off.
Okay.
I don't want to read
Like
it
to
out.
share?
Oh, okay.
You might as well now.
She's put, Corey Feldman, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the voice you gave
Courtney.
to Corey. No, this is not Courtney.
What?
This is to Corey. This
Who
is to
is it?
Corey.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of the voice you gave to Corey. He would be so proud too. Your story and the courage has saved young people. I know you don't think it, but you are a hero. God protect you and keep you.
Fuck off. So, yeah, so he reshared that, obviously, because she called him a hero. You know. Whatever. Hero. Are you still there? Oh, you know what? I can't hear her for 1 second because she's on her phone today as well. We're both on our phone.
Sorry, you were checking Twitter.
I'm on my phone because I'm outside. Yeah, I was just telling them what happened. Well, I was trying to say what happened is that, you know, when you go away, when you're on your phone and you look away from StreamYards for too long, it kind of boosts you out. That's the problem. So when people are trying to message me and I can't read your messages and you think I'm ignoring you, it's because I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pain. I gotta try and sort out the laptop so I can log in. I don't understand why it's not letting me log out of the old account. It's annoying.
I have the same problem on my laptop because I don't know why. It won't. It's blocking. It's like a block.
But on my phone, I still have access to those emails. Crazy.
Dude, it took me 6 fucking hours how to figure out how to log in on my phone because it was defaulted to my old account. The day that I lost my channel, it literally took me 6 hours to, not just that, not just YouTube. It was also my entire Gmail, my entire account, because my phone is Android.
Yeah.
Like it was fun. I had a great time that day. Dakota, go lay down. Pardon?
We got used to it though.
Don't ask me how I fixed it. If I had to do it again, I wouldn't even know how. I really don't know what I did. I did everything, so I don't know what worked. Like, I made a new account. I switched everything over. I made a new account on my PC. Like, not on my PC, on my stupid laptop. Yeah, I was mental. I was a mental patient that day. And it wasn't just me, luckily. I had Bruno trying. I had Lord Dreadful trying. And somebody else tried, because there was 4 of us. I can't remember who the other person was.
I tried.
Oh, you, see? So there were 4 of us. Oh, like, holy. And at the end, it was like, I don't know what I did. I was so frustrated. I was ready to throw the stupid thing. And then all of a sudden it worked. And I don't know what I did.
Yeah.
I was thinking, man, it's beautiful out here. I could really go for like a pail of strawberry margaritas right about now.
Do you know what? I've never tried a margarita in my life.
Okay, it needs to be the strawberry one. People like the lime, but no, it's got to be a strawberry one. I am a fan of blender drinks, okay? I went and bought a blender so I could make strawberry margaritas. But there's like 3 or 4 different kinds of alcohol in them, right? That's why it gets so smashed. So you got to be careful. But
They have
they have tequila. They have it. You can either use gin or vodka. And and triple sec. I guess he doesn't like vodka.
No, I do like vodka. Gin. Ew. No.
Oh, gin, holy. Yeah, you got to be careful with that stuff. And you got to use the good gin. So
there's like 15 million different flavored gins now does not make it any more appealing. I can't stand the stuff.
You got to get the good gin for one. It's like you can't cheap out on the gin because that's one drink that it'll taste like soap if it's cheap gin.
And another one I can't stand, and like, do they say growing up you'll get so drunk on a particular drink as an adult or whatever in later life you cannot even handle the smell of it anymore?
I know. I'm like that with Sambuca.
I love Sambuca. I can drink it all.
Oh, not me, man. Not me. Bad experience. And I don't like black licorice either. It's nasty. Yeah. It's gross.
I like white Sambuca and black Sambuca. Love them. But I cannot handle the smell of the Bacardi.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of rum. Hang on, I think I got someone backstage. It's probably Susie. Oh no, Marty. Hang on. Hey. Marty? Marty, I see you trying to come on. I don't know if you can hear me, but you have to make sure that you shared your audio.
I can hear you.
I can hear you now. How are you? Uh-oh, now I can't hear you. Are you in a bad area?
I'm driving.
Are you? Oh, you're driving. Oh, okay. It's cutting in and out. Okay, I can hear you now.
It'll be.
Uh-oh. Can you understand her? Can you hear her?
No, didn't understand a word of that.
Marty, can you hear me? We can't hear you, honey. Did she drop out?
Now she has.
Okay, hang on. Let me bring her back. Hello?
All right, can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh, okay, now definitely can hear you. Yeah, how are you?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Good.
Yeah, y'all actually got me on for once. You know, I had to break the shyness.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's nice to have you on, finally.
So for everybody in the chat who doesn't know, this is Marty Horn. It was actually her idea to come up with the idea for the plaque. So yeah, not Marty Weiss. This is Marty Horn.
Yeah. Yeah, proof that I am not Marty Weiss. Regardless of what Phil Sam says, I am not Marty Weiss.
Definitely not even close. Not even close. So that's good. So thanks for coming on.
Can't wait.
So what did you think of yesterday?
I loved it. Cried. I still want to whoop you for using my government name, but I'm gonna forgive you.
Well, I didn't know it was you at first. Because I was on my phone yesterday when I was doing it, and like the notifications like come on your phone, right? So when you get so many of them, like because I had like a couple at once yesterday a few times. So like as you go through, sometimes you can see the name, sometimes you can't, and you can't see the message if there is one. So I feel bad.
Yeah. No, it's
Because there was a
fine.
couple
It's
people.
fine.
There was a couple people that wanted to. Yeah, there was a couple people that wanted to remain anonymous, and it was like it said that in the message, but I didn't see it, and I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? So I hope I didn't call your name out if you were one of those that wanted to be anonymous.
Oh.
I apologize.
Oh, it's not that I minded, but it's that you use the government name, Marquita.
That's okay. That's unique as fuck. I like that.
Thank you. My mom, yes. And
Yeah.
later,
Nice.
just kind of give me an idea later about how close we are, because I plan on making another donation Friday.
Oh, I
It's-
will. I will. I'll talk to Judy. That's sweet. You know, I like a lot of people have reached out to me and said that they feel bad because they don't have it. And you know what? Please don't feel bad. And please, if you can't donate, it doesn't mean you're not a part of this. You're still a Corey Haim fan. You still support him. You still support us. You still support his mother. I mean, you know, you're helping just by watching, by sharing links. Like that's the way. By keeping Corey Haim's memory alive, that's helping. You know.
100%.
So please don't feel bad if you can't. Don't beat yourself up, please.
You know, one of the best things for me, and I was at work yesterday when y'all started the live, so they were kind of looking at me funny. But when I heard the donations,
I know, if you're crying at work.
I was bawling.
Yeah.
I was bawling.
I know.
And I was like, "What are you crying about?" And I'm like, "Just y'all know, y'all know."
That's funny. I was too. Like I almost when we got that like well any of them it was like oh but when we got the $222 one I was like oh my god right like oh I couldn't even read it out like I watched the replay back and I was like hesitating for what felt like forever trying to spit it out and it's like oh my god but it's because I was emotional like it was like oh it was very nice and it's good to see. It really was like, and it's good to see like the good in people, you know, because you're always so quick to hear the negative anymore.
Yeah.
So it was really, really nice. I really enjoyed it a lot.
And for me, it was not even what an hour and a half, and we almost reached our goal.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
I mean, that just speaks volumes.
I think we would have. Well, we would have went over it. I think if it was Canadian, like if there wasn't a conversion rate. So I mean, that's amazing. So
I think for me, it was actually like a $6 difference. It was just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And for me,
I talked to Judy. Pardon?
I love Judy being in there because that woman has been through so much. And it was just she needed to see how much people really love the son.
Yeah.
Oh, she definitely felt the love last night, bless her. She was so happy.
Oh yeah. I was just gonna say that. Hang on 1 second, you guys. She said that too. She said, you know, it's been a long road. It's been a long 10 years. And, you know, she's been going through this for a very, very long time with Feldman and all that nonsense. And she said it was really nice to feel like love and positivity and to see like all the fans, you know, like it really touched her. She was,
it did. You could tell.
she was over the moon. So that in and of itself is awesome to hear.
Oh yeah.
So, and I hope, you know, I hope that it continues. And you know what? Actually, maybe lawyer told him to shut up. Maybe a blessing into two for her. You know, because she's not going to have to hear constant bullshit. You know, so
Well,
That'd be a
that's
good
why I
thing
said
because she
it's
needs that.
permanent,
She needs that peace of mind.
Yeah, she does.
Say that again. You're kind of choppy for me. I didn't hear you.
That's why I said I pretty much hope it's a permanent gag order and you put it off permanently.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, we can find something else to talk about and entertain us. It doesn't need to be Feldman. You know,
Exactly.
it'll just sort of.
We could
thing.
start in on Aaron Carter. That would be entertaining.
Yeah. Let's bash his ass for the next 2.5 years. Sorry. Oh shit! I'm an idiot. I'm
scared to go down the Aaron rabbit hole.
Yeah.
He's batshit crazy.
Oh my god! Did you guys hear this? I've never heard this about Marilyn Manson. Did you hear that about there was a tweet shared the other day in a group that we're in on Facebook, and it was about Marilyn Manson, and it was saying that it was a woman that showed, oh god, I wish we could show the clip. Stace, do you have it? Oh, we can't screen share right now.
No, we're on our
phones, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder I don't use my damn phone. It was a woman saying that she'd been raped by Marilyn Manson. Have you guys heard this?
Yeah.
She didn't say his name in the clip, but it was about Marilyn Manson. Like,
yeah, it was. It was Rachel.
What's her name?
Rachel Evan Wood.
Right. Yeah, that's it. Have you guys heard this before about Manson? Here, let me look and see if I can see the chat. About Marilyn Manson. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard plenty about it, and you know, I have opinions that I'm not going to express, but
no, go for it. That's what we're here for.
Let's just say this girl appeared in his music video. It must have been, I don't even know when it was, back in the early 2000s. Have you heard of his song called Heart Shaped Glasses?
No.
Well, she was in the video for that song, and their relationship went from there.
Yes.
She was barely legal then.
Oh.
She was pushed, just turning 18. And yeah, it was public very quick that they were in a relationship together.
Wow.
And a few others have spoken out saying that he's been very abusive. Like, he'll have women naked on their hands and knees, and he'll throw stupid stuff at them, like ham or chicken. He'll throw food at them.
Oh, he's fucked. There's no question that guy's different. I mean, he's always been different, but that is offensive, first of all, to do.
The thing for me is, like, I know his backstory, so I know why he created Marilyn Manson. I get it, and I understand it, and that's fine. The guy has got serious mental health issues. I mean, he drinks 2 to 3 bottles of absinthe per day.
Oh, that's just horrible.
And I read one interview that a reporter had done. Manson had been a complete diva, was like, it's happening, it's not, it's happening, it's not, then it's happened again. Changed the time multiple times when the interview went to happen. But then said to the guy, come at 1 a.m. to my house. The reporter literally shit himself driving up the driveway, because it's acres with a cottage just sat in the middle. And that's where he lives. So it's pitch black, 1 o'clock in the morning, so dark. He goes into the house, and apparently it's a complete tip. There's just mess everywhere. There's just mess everywhere. Like the house smells of absinthe, where he just drinks it so much. The smell lingers in the house.
Hang on, what is Courtney saying in the chat?
Yeah, it got mentioned briefly, and somebody asked why we talked about Marilyn Manson, and we were talking about something else, so I apologise for bringing it up, and I've said shit about it since.
About what? Sorry?
Hang on. I'm
trying to figure out what I missed. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat. I apologize. So, what did I miss here?
She's basically saying that she broke up Marilyn Manson the other day. She mentioned it, and everyone got mad.
Oh,
about Marilyn Manson. So I dropped it. It wasn't time, I guess.
Oh, how about it? Sorry, I didn't see that. I apologize. Dakota, knock it off. Sorry, especially if I'm talking a lot, I don't see the chat.
It's very rare these days that I can see the
because it distracts me.
I miss everything.
Well, now you can see it, right? So that's good, right?
Yeah.
You can see it now?
Yeah.
Because like I'm bad for not looking at it, especially if I'm talking a lot, because it distracts the hell out of me. I have ADD. So when I like if I'm doing something, I have to keep focused on it, or I lose my train of thought. And that's hard when you're on camera. And you lose your train of thought and you have no script. So it's like, oh man. So if I'm talking a lot, that's why I don't look at my messages either. Is messaging me when I'm live, because that happens a lot. I can't see it because it'll distract me. So
yeah,
I try to direct me. Yeah. But no, so I'm probably still missing the damn chat again because I wasn't looking. So let me see. Okay, hang on. Don't apologize. I went up too far. It was like back in June. I mentioned something. Sorry, it's hard for me to see because it's so small. In it, when somebody threw Marilyn Manson. I can't hardly read this because it's small. So, can you read what that says, Stacy? Courtney, I'm trying to read Courtney's comment.
She said it's all good, no worries, but she just said it was back in June. I mentioned something on it when somebody brought up Marilyn Manson and somebody got upset. I can't remember who, so I dropped it and apologized. But yeah, she's put this has rocked me to the core. I want to say it was back in June, and it was out of context for the conversation we were having. I honestly can't remember.
I don't remember that either. But yeah, so let's talk about it. What is your opinion on it? Because I was like, I mean, the guy's always been out there. There's no question in my mind. I haven't read his book. I didn't even know he had a book. But that was the first question everybody was asking is like, why are people surprised? And it's like, well, you hear rumors about people. You don't know if they're true. I'm not one to just hear a rumor and believe it. You know what I mean? So I was curious to know what everybody's thoughts were on it and if they had heard about it, because this is the first time I'm hearing about it. So,
well, I'm going to be honest and I have to put my hands up and admit this one.
Yeah. So did R. Kelly.
Because I adore Manson's music. I also had a lot of respect for him up until recently. Yeah.
Yeah. R. Kelly hurt for me, I think, a little bit more than Marilyn Manson did. I was just shocked with Marilyn Manson. Yeah. Definitely R. Kelly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, well, not just to say, like, I mean, I heard Manson's music growing up as well. but I heard R. Kelly a lot. You know what I mean? And I again.
All of my significant times in my life revolve around R. Kelly somehow.
Mm-hmm. And you know, so I talked about it with my brother, and I was like, what are your thoughts about R. Kelly? And he's like, well, I don't know why everybody's surprised, because these have been around for years. And it's like, again, maybe I didn't do my homework. Like, maybe it's a matter of thinking somebody's a certain way and then finding out they're not. Maybe it's another Feldman situation. You know what I mean? Like,
I was going to ask, actually, because it was something you mentioned doing a while back and we never got around to it. But I think we should do a series about R. Kelly. I would be really interested in doing that.
Actually, I think maybe that should be our next project, because I'd like to put the Feldman stuff aside for a little while. I mean, it breeds negative results. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. If something, I would definitely be there. Feldman's always going to be on the radar. He's never going to go away. But in terms of, doing shows and stuff like that, maybe it'd be fun to talk about other topics as well. And kind of try and, get past the.
Well, I think that should be our decision then. I think for our next topic, the next live, it's going to it could be the next live, because part 2 is a while away, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm hoping within 2 weeks, but I'm hoping closer to the 2-week mark, if I'm honest, because of timing of schedules and whatnot.
Yeah,
and so I have an assignment out there.
Time, couldn't we?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we can still incorporate Feldman, but I would like to revolve other topics in there as well, like, and broaden our horizons a little bit, because, I don't know. I don't want to be in a bad mood all the time.
And you know what? I'm actually excited about doing research for something else.
Yeah, Stacey's my research girl.
Like, I'm literally, if you open Google on my phone and tap the research button, the drop-down menu is all Feldman. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah. Every screenshot I have saved on my phone and on my computer and in my database is about Feldman.
Yeah. I've got, I think, in my cloud storage, there's over 30,000 pictures.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Absolutely freaking ridiculous.
And most of those scroll back down to 2017. Oh my God, it's insane.
Well, that's good, because if we need to go digging in the vault, now we know where to go.
Yeah.
And you're amazing at finding them boom quick. For me, it would. If somebody asked me for a screenshot, I get a panic attack. It's oh no, how long am I going to be looking on my phone? And when was that? And, who said that? And, shit.
I always try and remember a date, or at least a year, before I start looking, because otherwise I know I'll be there forever.
Well, that's a good idea. But I wouldn't even, that's a good idea, but I wouldn't be able to remember that even. Some things, I mean, God, that sun is blinding. I definitely can't see the chat now. Holy moly. It is hot, too. Well, it's actually cooler today. But
it's literally, the sun went past and you literally whited out your face.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you can't see me?
I can now.
Usually we go sit on the side porch at this time, because it's too much. You can't see. So I think I'm going to do that, because I'm also hot as fuck wearing black. And I definitely can't see the chat. Pardon?
You're as bad as me. On the hottest day of the year, I will dress all in black because I'm an idiot.
Well, I got army pants, shorts on, so I'm not all in black, but I am wearing black. Oh, that's better. Holy shit. I'm sure my color's better too.
Getting your tan on.
Oh, I felt like I was kind of almost burning for a second. But it's cooler today finally. Like, it's about 20, it's only about 20, and it's been like 35. Like, so 23 feels like, woo, woo.
Oh, see, if I was in that heat, I would be dying. I can't cope with anything over 16. Can't.
Oh, 23 is not hot here. Like, it's compared to, like I said, we've had like 35. God, it's been weeks, man. Like, it probably, for the whole entire month, I'm going to say of July, I mean, it's been like that. It's been crazy hot. Like, I mean, want to kill somebody hot. Like,
I would be irritated.
I wonder if crimes go up. Wonder if crimes grow up in heat waves. It could turn me into the frickin'.
No, I'd be the same.
Okay, so what's going on? Let's talk about other things. Let's see what's going on in the chat here. Yeah. Ooh, that would be an interesting one. Be willing to come on and talk about mental health from a professional standpoint. That would be excellent. I would be up for that any single time.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see what's going on here.
Kim.
Yeah.
You may have to carry on by yourself for a minute because Madison's back up and she's not settling, so I'm gonna have to try and sort her out a minute.
Okay, no problem.
I'll try and come back as soon as I can.
Okay. Okay. How do I feel? I don't know how I feel. Close to home. He was a big part of my life for a very long time, but I believe Evan. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm going up in the chat to see what I've missed. So, that's how I felt about Feldman when I heard what he was like as a person, When I heard Jackie's interview and realized what he was, it was very disappointing. It was heartbreaking. Like, and I knew at that point in time that was somebody that I would never trust or support again. And it's really hard. Like, that's why I try to be understanding as much as I possibly can with the Feld fam, because I understand what it's like to have that person that you looked up to and admired and respected or thought you could, and then find out that you can't. And then find out that they're a shitty person and they've done horrible things. And that to me is unforgivable. And it's also very difficult for me to separate the person from the artist, because I felt that way with R. Kelly. Because when I found out what he was about, I couldn't listen to his music anymore, and I loved it. And now I'm kind of at the point where I might be able to like listen to Ignition and not get the rage, but it's still there. Like, as soon as you hear it, that's your first thought. Like, I mean, that's the perception, that's the image that they have now. And I don't know how to not tie them in together. Some people can. I am not one of those people. So, I'm not happy because I like some of his music. What an ass. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's tough, Betrayal and deception at its highest. Yeah. Amen. The web is awful. Oh, you didn't know? Wow. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments. Seeing what I missed. I like to scroll up and see what I've missed through the entire thing. Not through the entire chat at this moment, but yeah. R. Kelly faked the documents. Well, he personally didn't. He had somebody do it. Did you guys see the series on R. Kelly? I want to watch the one on Netflix about Epstein. I still haven't seen it. I was supposed to, but I didn't. I haven't really thought of it, I think. And I always wonder what's good to watch on Netflix besides Friends. Whenever I go on Netflix, I watch Friends. So I can't tell you how many times I've seen the series of Friends. Oh my God. Probably 100. It's my favorite show. Even still. Love it. I don't care what's on TV now, but I love me some Friends. I do like a show called Mom. That one's a fucking hilarious one. Like, hilarious. If you've never seen the show Mom, watch it, because it's so funny. And then what else? Brother starts tonight, you guys. I don't know if you guys are Big Brother fans, but okay, so I was a huge Big Brother fan, and I didn't watch it for a couple years. And then I started watching it again. And this year I'm really excited because it's an All-Stars. So if you guys are into it, that's something we could definitely talk about, because Andrew used to say that when Big Brother came on, he would lose me. And I'm like, what do you mean lose me? And he's like, well, it's on 3 times a week, and you're on the fucking computer, and you're on the live feeds, and you're on these message things. And he was not wrong. So, but I, of course, argued with him and was like, no, I'm not. Like, you're crazy. But yeah, it was true. He was right. Well, I guess you can't tell him he's dead. So you can tell him if you want. I was going to say, don't tell him I said that, but that's stupid because he's dead. So, 90 Day Fiance. Oh my God, you guys. Oh, if you haven't seen 90 Day Fiance and you want something to watch, if you've never seen it before, it might take you a couple episodes to get into it. But I'm telling you, if you want a train wreck that you can't look away from, 90 Day Fiance is your show. Absolutely. I'm good at multitasking, but when I'm speaking, I have to really think about it, because, like, if there's something going on in the background, I pay attention to that. Or I'm sitting out on the street and I live on a corner, so like I can see like 3 different ways right now. So I see cars, I see animals, I see dogs. I see a dog, I get distracted. But yeah, if that's what you're talking about. His name is a trigger. Yeah, I get that. Name is a trigger. That's hilarious. Funny. But yeah, there's a lot of things. So anyways, yeah, 90 Day Fiance, if you've never seen it, it's a show you need to check out, because I'm telling you, like I said, it's a train wreck you can't look away from. They have, like, because the show is becoming so popular now, they have like these other shows, 90 Day Fiance, before the 90 days, after the 90 days, happily ever after. Oh, I don't know, but it's on Sundays. If you want something to watch on a Sunday when there's nothing else on, except now we're going to have issues because I think that's when Big Brother's on. But you can always PVR it, so that's not a problem. So, where's Scott? Hey, Scott, how's it going? You want to come on the panel since you're up and at 'em? Scott, do you want to come on the panel? We have a surprise if he does. Yes! Oh my God. I'm not going to tell you guys what the surprise is. Hang on. Let me put the link in the chat. Oh boy. Last time I tried this, I got booted off. So hang on. Okay, hang on. So far I'm not cut off. Whoops. More. Post comment. Did I do it? I did it. All right. Here we go. I'm not sure when part 2 is. I'm hoping for the next 2 weeks, and I'm hoping it's like the end of the 2 weeks sort of thing, because it gives me the most time I need to prepare. I can tell you this much about it, is that I have people doing like assignments for me at the moment. I'm such an idiot, but it's true. I have legitimately, there are, I want to say, approximately 5 people at the moment who are working on assignments, and I'm not kidding you. So I received one back today that I can mark. I'm just kidding. But no, it's going to be good. So I think probably about 2 weeks time, to be realistic. Little House on the Prairie. I'm just seeing the guys' shows that you watch. Ooh, drops. Ooh, you guys, drop some like stuff that I can watch in the chat, like on Netflix. Tell me some of the shows that you're watching right now, because I am looking for new stuff that I could always watch on Netflix. And I would prefer like something that doesn't have like 8 series, okay? Because I can't get into like something like that. I don't want to be stuck on Netflix for days and weeks and months watching something. So if it has like, you know, a couple seasons and it's good, or if it's on TV and it's good, that's okay too. Teacher, I need an assignment too. That's funny. You're cute. Tiger King, haven't seen that yet. How to Get Away with Murder, I watched the first season. The second season I did not watch. You know why? Because there was too much of a time gap in between. Frankie and Grace is awesome. Okay. Outlander, never seen it. I'm telling you guys, like I'm into shows that are like way back. Yeah, definitely supporting this group. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments, waiting for Scott to come on too. Colty in a Speedo. Oh, shit. Sorry, I just seen that comment. Too funny. Colt is a guy on 90 Day Fiance. His wife was his ex-wife. Oh my God. Hang on. Let me finish one thought before I go on another tangent and forget what I'm talking about. Colt is a guy on 90 Day Fiance. His ex-wife calls him Colty. She's Colombian. And so he was wearing a Speedo. Now, no, Colt. It was traumatizing. It was a Colt. Don't do that again moment. But I'd seen the comment of that and it made me laugh. And then there was another thought to that, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, about Colt. See how my mind works in mysterious ways. Colt updates on him, so I get like spoiler alerts from like, you know, people on YouTube and like on groups and stuff like that. He's quite the stud and quite the I don't know what you call it, man slut. If that's a thing. Because, you know, he gets around. The person that he's with, Jess, I don't know if you even want to know this. Should I tell you? Because if you don't want to know, some people don't like spoilers. Like some people, okay, when I was into Big I used to look for spoilers and stuff like that. Like I'd want to know. And I'd follow like groups and stuff like that to find out who won the competitions first and like before it was even aired. So some people are funny and don't want to know, and that's okay too. So maybe I shouldn't say if you don't want to know, just in case. The comments, they're so freaking small. Like what the hell? Mom is hilarious. I heard that too. Epstein on Netflix is good, but has similarities with Feldman. I've heard that from multiple people. Oh my God, really? There was an article about Manson having a fantasy about bashing in Evan's head? Wow. Holy shit balls, you guys. He's batshit crazy. Oh, hang on. Oh my God, hang on. Hello.
Hi. As you, I don't know if this is the right setup with my audio. Is it echoing?
No.
What? No echo?
Oh wait. Do you have your YouTube on?
No. Do I have to put headphones in?
Oh. No. If you want to. This is Scott, you guys. Scott Kirk. So.
Hello. As you can
Hey.
tell, I've just took my hair out of curl.
Yeah, I can see.
What the hell is going on with that
haircut? Look at how long it is.
It's got a bit messy.
Yeah,
anyway,
a little bit.
I'm
good. How are you?
I'll tell you a good show to watch. The Umbrella Academy.
Is that on Netflix or on TV?
It's on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it? The Umbrella Academy? Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of that one.
You know, I'm not really a fan of all this Marvel Comics superhero thing, but it's kind of based along them lines, but it's got a lot of comedy in it, a lot of satire and things like that. So I find that quite pleasant and quite enjoyable to watch.
Yeah.
Yes. Somebody just said they've got. Somebody just got.
I just see that actually. Everybody does right now. I do too. You just can't tell.
Yeah, you're making me paranoid. Put the beanie on.
Oh, don't be paranoid. For you guys, I always tease him about like his hair or his beard. Every time I talk to him, that's better. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to give you a complex, but I would have one. Yeah, I know. You were good.
Right now.
Yeah. I usually give him trouble for it. Saved,
So I will just say, I've got something special I want to do for you all. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it right now, Kim. Don't panic, but I will do it. But at least I'm talking.
Yeah, that's true.
I will do it in the next few days, honestly, I promise you. And I've said it now on camera, so I can't really fucking get out of it, can I?
No.
But I will do it.
Not now. Okay.
Do you guys like Shameless?
It's not a bad show. I've seen it before. I don't like consistently, but I've seen it before and it wasn't bad. It's just I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on it because I think I started watching it after the fact.
Hang on, one sec. Because I kind of only watched the UK version of Shameless, and I tried to watch the American one. I couldn't really get on with it.
Well, that's the problem. Like, I tried too, and it was like a couple seasons in, and I didn't know what the hell was happening. You know what I mean? You have to start at the beginning. Like, you don't know what's going on. So I didn't really know what was, like, who the characters were, what the storyline was about. Like, you know, I was trying to feel it out. But, I mean, it didn't seem like a bad show. I just haven't watched enough.
Somebody in the comments just mentioned Ricky Gervais's show Afterlife. That is phenomenal.
Now, Scott is the one to ask about shows and stuff because he watches a lot of different things. I watch the same things.
I love Afterlife. I think it's fantastic. And I think, to cut a long story short, it's about a gentleman and his wife dies of cancer. And so if you have issues with suicide and things like that, it's a little bit along them lines, because he wants to kill himself because he feels he has no way of going on without his. But the thing is, Kim, it's done in a beautiful way. You know what I mean?
Oh, beautiful.
No, because he never actually achieves that or does that. But yeah, I get that it's a little bit to the core because of that reason. But it's so lovely, really, at the end of the day. Do I watch The Windsors, or the comedy about the royal family? Yeah, I've watched a little bit of it with Harry Enfield in it. He was very massive in the 90s. I remember Harry Enfield. I don't know if you remember him, Kim.
No.
Well, then again, you're from Canada anyway, aren't you? And you only know Justin Bieber and Bryan Adams.
Oh, fuck.
But I will give you South Park. South Park and Trailer Park Boys are hilarious, because I think Trailer Park Boys is probably one of my all-time favorite comedies. You know it.
Yeah.
You know.
Jesus fuck, Ricky. I say that all the time, and only certain people understand it and catch it, right? And they're like, most people are like, "Who's Ricky?" So.
What was the question, Melissa?
Heather Nicole. Pardon?
Heather Nicole
is in the chat. She's Nicole in the chat, but that's Heather Nicole.
Is that Nicole from Twitter that I know?
Heather Nicole. Yeah.
Yeah. Is she there? Somebody was asking about her the other day.
Yeah, she's in here right now. She just got here. That's her in the chat. Look at her. She's got the wolf picture.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember that young guy called Matt, Nicole?
Mac?
I think his name was Matt.
Oh, Mac Miller? Mac Miller?
No, I think his name was Matt Beliga, and he had like long hair and he played a bit of guitar.
I don't remember.
I don't know if Nicole.
Cheech Chong.
Yeah, no, but no, apparently, he was friends with her when there was on, and I think they fell out or something. But he was asking about it the other day and saying he missed his friendship with her. But that's their business, you know. I don't know what went on there. Yes, Matt of God, Nicole.
Oh, you're saying Matt? I thought you were saying Mac Miller.
No.
Oh, fuck! I'm an idiot.
He called himself Matt of God, and he was on Feldman's side, but he was quite open to having conversations.
That guy! I remember him. He was a fucking idiot.
Well,
he blocked me.
I know what you mean, and it's funny because everyone was, giving him a hard time, and I was kind of nice to him, and then I went and had.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, well, I went and had a lot. I went and had a. She said he deactivated because he got a girlfriend. Anyway, Nicole, he was asking about you the other day, and he said he missed talking to you. So, what I was saying about bridging gaps. He was Team Feldman, and he was adamant about, you know, Feldman's innocence, and he was going to drop all these names and things. And he knew I was completely the opposite to him. But we had a video chat one day, and we connected with music, and we had a jam together. So, and I think the moral is sometimes you can get on with these people that you share different opinions with if they're mature enough to accept.
That's why I was saying to the moderators earlier, you know, let's make sure that when we time someone out or something, that it's like they're being offensive. You know what I mean? Like if it's somebody who, because you have to keep in mind too that we have like new supporters that are coming our way. So maybe they genuinely don't know and are asking questions. Like I have no problem answering people's questions. And yeah, and if they want to debate respectfully, that's fine. But if they're going to come in here and be an asshole, then no.
I think you said it once before. I think you actually said some of these people actually don't know, so they do believe he is this savior and this shining light.
Absolutely.
Know? And I agree with you. If people are being abusive and trolling and being outrightly offensive, block them. But if they're not, I think you need to debate these people, because if you don't debate them, you lose that argument, if you know what I mean. I think it's always good to debate different.
But sometimes I don't have the energy for that.
I get,
like it's been a few years, you know what I'm saying? Some days I'm just come to me when you get it. Like come to me when you're woke up, because I just don't have the energy at times, like, because it's a lot.
I'm just
like, I mean, to try and explain to somebody who doesn't know.
I know what you mean, Kim, because you've been doing it for so long. Sometimes you feel like you want to go over the same shit you've gone over again and again. You know, I fully get that situation as well. And I agree with what somebody said on the chat there. You know, I'm open. Debate is everything as long as it's respectful.
Absolutely.
Can I answer? I'm just going to answer a question there. Melissa put about Spinal Tap, which was a film about a mock British
I've seen
band.
it actually. Yeah.
And it's hilarious. I was watching a thing the other day, you know, when you go to them random parts of YouTube, like the 10 strangest houses, all this sort of thing. And they said some of the people that cracked the British accent, and they were American, and the three American actors out of Spinal Tap, they said they were so convincing, majority of people actually thought they were British. And I just think it's hilarious, you know.
Oh shit, they're not?
No, they're American. Not? All three Spinal Tap are American.
Oh, no shit. I never knew that.
That's what I mean. They executed it so well, didn't they?
Yeah. I never knew. Stay Dakota.
Here's one of my all-time favourite. I don't know if you guys remember it. Prison Break.
Yes, I used to watch that. Then I kind of got bored of it. Then they brought it back.
Yeah.
Didn't they?
Well, they did bring it back. They brought it back 3 years ago, Prison Break. And, you know, I didn't know how it was going to go, but it was actually brilliant. And I think season 1 of Prison Break is one of the best shows ever to come on TV. And the guy who played...
See, that was the thing. It was really, really good.
Yeah. And do you remember
That's the thing about that show. It was really good.
Do you remember the main actor, Michael? The main actor who played Michael Schofield, Wentworth Miller. He's like my I'm not gay crush.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
cutting out when I move. I'm going to go down. Right.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, no, so I think Prison Break's a phenomenal show. What other shows do you like?
Oh, I love me some Golden Girls.
Are you for
What
real?
else? I'm dead serious, actually. I know it's funny, but I love Golden Girls. Don't you make fun of me, Golden Girls.
What
Fucking love 'em.
what about MASH?
No.
You don't like?
Couldn't stand it. Stay, Dakota. No, I couldn't stand MASH.
You know, probably people are going to tell Matt to get me on Twitter. Miss him. He's a sweet kid. Yeah, I agree. I agree with Paul. He's a really nice lad, and we often have a chat. I'll send him a message and tell him to get back in touch with you because, yeah, he's a really nice lad, and contrary to having different opinions.
I was still Feld fam. When he blocked me. Or wait, he's on the Feld fam side, right?
No, yeah, he was. No, I think you had already deflected, Kim.
Oh.
Deflected.
Okay.
To the dark side. And this is a big cigarette, honestly. Don't look.
Fraser. Too funny. I'm gonna do the same thing. Fuck it. Yeah. It's winter in New Zealand for you guys who didn't know.
I've never watched Fraser. Was that
Fraser
good?
was good. I still watch that. I watch it at like 5 in the morning because I wake up like super ass early, and it's pretty much the only thing on. It's not a bad show.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, it's.
Oh, somebody just mentioned about Nirvana. Oh, Nirvana, phenomenal band.
Oh, St. Olaf. That's cool.
Have people ever watched the documentary on Kurt Cobain called Soaked in Bleach regarding the mysterious circumstances of his death? Has anyone ever watched that?
No. You know me though on docos. I don't watch those.
Oh, Blackadder series 2, 3, and 4. First one didn't date too well, but still worth a watch. Blackadder is probably one of the greatest comedies ever. I don't know if you know that one.
No, I don't actually.
Have you heard of a show called Mr. Bean?
You cut out.
Have you heard of Mr. Bean?
Mr. Bean?
Yeah, well, it was the same actor, Rowan Atkinson, and he did this Blackadder, and all the series were set in different periods, like you know, the 17th century, 18th century, and the comedy is just brilliant, so witty.
I haven't seen it.
I highly recommend you watch Blackadder, but I probably agree what somebody said here. Season 1 didn't age very well, but after that, I think it's really good.
I feel like we're just talking on the phone because this is our conversations when we talk on the phone, you guys. He'll be like, have you seen this show? No. Have you seen this one? No. Have you seen? No, haven't seen it.
Somebody just mentioned Inside Number 9. That is a great show from the gentleman that brought the other good show, League of Gentlemen, not the film, The League of Extraordinary. Highly recommend Inside Number 9 that somebody said. What it is, it's these two actors, and it's like an anthology, and every episode is a different subject, but it's like horror, a little twisted, bit of black humor, and Inside Number 9. Okay, Chester Bennington and Chris Cornell were both murdered for what they discovered. I
don't know what my thoughts are on that. What do you think? Because I'm torn.
I know Chris Cornell and Chester were involved in this.
I know, and there's always been rumors that they were about to uncover a pedophile ring. But the thing is with them, super fan of those guys' music. And if you listen to their lyrics, they talk about suicide a lot. Both of them. They were in a dark place. A lot of musicians who actually commit suicide. Artists, especially musicians.
I fully get that.
I honestly don't know.
There is, they were involved they were trying to get a documentary out regarding child trafficking, and there was a story about a USB stick.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, there was a
I meant child trafficking. I think I said pedophile ring. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I've
somebody
heard
said
that.
inside.
I know they did. So I know they did, Dominic. I know, and I don't know what I don't know what I believe about it. If I personally think it was suicide for both of them. I really do. It's not unheard of.
I don't believe.
It's not unheard of. It's not unheard of for best friends to do it like the same way.
Personally.
And I'll give you an example. Andrew and his brother both did it the same way. So there's that fact.
Personally, I believe Chris Cornell was probably murdered, but I think Chester did commit suicide. But I think Chris was dealing with some things as well because of the subject contact he was involved with. But in his autopsy, there's some suspicious broken ribs and things that shouldn't have been there from the situation that killed him. There's a lot of things to look into with that one, I think. Yeah, I agree. Chris Cornell's
that is a fucking rabbit hole I could go down.
Yeah,
totally.
I definitely think you should look into the autopsy of Chris Cornell and all the injuries his body had, because they shouldn't been, achieved from how they said he passed.
How does somebody have a broken rib or broken ribs when they hung themselves?
Well, I might have the number wrong, but I believe it was something like between 4 or 6 broken ribs he had.
Oh, is that because? Okay, so when they cut you down, like this is very graphic, and I'm sorry if it triggers anybody. Trigger warning. If you hung yourself and when they cut the person down and remove them, they're not exactly gentle.
Yeah, and I guess because it's the body's in a state as well, isn't it?
Yeah, so that is a possibility that could have been the case.
Yeah, no, I could go with there's a plausible reason why it could happen. Yeah,
that's my first thought, and the only reason why it's my first thought is because unfortunately I had to do that with Andrew one night. Like, the story already. So that's and I wasn't gentle. I didn't try and hold him as I was doing that. So,
And Melissa brought a good point as well.
CPR. That could also be another plausible reason, because
Would it be 4 to 6 broken ribs though?
It could be possible, yeah. But it makes me believe that it was from being cut down.
Wow.
Too. Because if he was alive, like say, again, this is graphic, you guys. And if I can talk about this, anybody can, because I've been through this myself with Andrew, right? But, if you cut somebody down, they're going to fall on, say, one side. And I've broke 6 ribs on one side at once.
I'm kind of leaning to what Leslie's saying in the comments here. You know, I think there could be reasons that could show it was a genuine that he had these injuries, but I think with what I've looked into and what he was doing, I just think there is a lot of suspicion around it.
Well, and that's the problem. And I'll tell you, here's another, like, this is a good conversation maybe to have. Because I can tell you from the other side, like I'm the devil's advocate right now because I've been on the other side. So, you know, maybe that, okay, what did you just say? I lost my train of thought because I was looking down the street.
I was saying that it's plausible these things could have happened naturally from that situation. But I do think
that's what reminded me. Thank you. Is even though I knew the situation with Andrew, and I knew exactly what happened, I still questioned it. I still thought it might have been something else. I still made the police look at it with something else. Like it wasn't something else. It was what it was, but I didn't want to believe it.
And there could be part of people, you know, it could be human nature for us to distinctly think that this foul play and that this person wouldn't do it because we don't want them to believe they were in that place, do we?
Yeah.
You know, so it could be, it could be an element of denial from you as well, us as well. But you know,
I've questioned it. Like, I mean, I'm diehard fans of those guys. And I've questioned it. I've thought about it. I've never given it this much in-depth thought because I always thought, no, like they sang about it. Like you could see the signs that we just missed. You know what I mean?
Somebody's put here that Johnny Podesta is Chester's father. I have heard this rumor before, and I am open to a lot of conspiracies, very much, but I don't think Podesta is his dad. But Epstein definitely didn't kill himself. So I do believe in a lot of conspiracies, but I don't believe the Podesta one.
It's okay, you guys. I'm okay. Thank you.
Kim's all right.
It's okay.
I keep on.
I'm very open about this kind of stuff. I mean, it's okay. I appreciate you worrying about me. It's all right.
It is. It's like that thing, isn't it? You know, it's sometimes good to talk about it as well, isn't it, Kim?
Well, because I understand. Yeah, it is good to talk about it because a lot of times people don't want to talk about it. And I talk about it. Like, if anybody knows how to silence the room, you know, I'll be the first to admit it's me.
Okay, I'll just read in the comment. Chester leads to Podesta, and Podesta has tried Hillary a campaign and a foundation. It all goes down from there. Yeah, I have looked into it all. I have 100% Courtney, and I get what you're saying completely, and there is so much corruption involved in there. But I still not feeling that vibe that he's Chester's dad. But I respectfully respect your opinion on that. Let's go back to funny stuff. Does anybody like Star Trek? Well, my last name.
Star Trek. Ooh.
You know, and my brother's name is Adrian James Kirk, and it was Captain James Kirk, and my first name is Scotty from Star Trek.
Oh, here's one for you.
Star Trek fan.
Here's one named the Roy. Oops! It changed. The comment changed. Has a grisly end. Grisly end. Looks like they're showing the apartment upstairs.
Oh yeah, somebody just said, "What is the generic?"
Scott got cut off. I don't know what happened. He must have hit a button on his phone. Okay, here he is, right back. Did you cut yourself off?
I opened another tab up on my phone.
I know.
And it all went.
That problem when doing it on the phone.
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
I'm trying to see if that question. Oh, my chat. I think the chat's gone on. Oh, there we go.
About the Royals?
Yeah, I'm just reading. There's loads of comments in here that I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
I know.
Somebody put.
That's what I mean.
Somebody put Epstein as the gatekeeper. I'd probably say that could be accurate, and that Ghislaine Maxwell is probably higher up in the chain than Epstein, and she's actually probably his handler. What's the generic name for Viagra? What is it? Somebody asked what the generic name was for Viagra was. I read it as vagina first time.
What? Are you serious?
Let's talk about UFOs. Well, I think we're silly to think we're alone.
Wait a minute. Are you serious? Somebody asked that?
Yeah, I'm just reading all these questions. Right. Princess Diana was a beautiful lady, and I believe she was murdered because she was with Mohammed Al Fayed, and they were never going to have an ex-wife of Prince Charles with a Muslim child. And I think Diana was murdered. And I remember when I was about 7 years old, my mother, she used to work at a hospice, and Princess Diana came for the day to see the hospice. And me being a 6 and 7 year old, it's like, oh, Princess Diana, you know, I want that camp. But it was quite a big deal meeting a princess, and I got a kiss on the cheek from Princess Diana. So that is one thing I always treasure.
Girlfriend when you were 5 or 6. Yeah.
Yes.
I remember my mom making me watch that wedding.
Yeah.
God. It was on TV that day. I remember being a kid, it was raining at the trailer, and I'm like, God, what do we have to watch this for? Like.
And Leslie, I've still not washed my face since Diana gave me a smacker on the cheeks.
That's why he's got that scruff, y'all.
Yeah. Oh, what?
I can't see the chat, Scott. So please read it for me. Too small for me.
Bohemian Rhapsody, the film. What did I think of it? I think Bohemian Rhapsody was a phenomenal film. It was historically so inaccurate, though, of Queen's legacy. They messed about with the timeline so much, and I think we should have seen more of the debauchery side of Freddie Mercury, because we know he was openly flamboyant with his sexuality, and I think they skimmed around that too much because they wanted it to have a Walt Disney feel about it. You know, they wanted it to be the beautiful Freddie. You know, he didn't have demons. Well, he did. He was promiscuous with his sex when he had AIDS, and you know, if you look at the bad side, he knew he had it, and he was still sleeping with men. And like one of his own comments, he says he's going to fuck everything he can, and he did. So I think they should have shown, you know, I think they should have shown more of that dirty side of Freddie, and it would have been honest as well. But we would have still respected him for what he was.
How do you know that for a fact, Scott? How do you know that? Wait. How do you know that for a fact that he did that and all that?
Because he admitted to it, because he was openly going around all the bars having sex with everybody, and the incubation period time of research that they knew he would have had it about 6 years before he knew, but he knew he was ill, if you know what I mean.
Right. But he didn't know that he had AIDS, or he did know he had AIDS.
Yeah, he knew he had AIDS a long time before he revealed it. You know, at least a year. You know, but he was very promiscuous, and he didn't stop sleeping with people because
Freddie wanted to go. If he was going to go out, Freddie was going to go out with a bang. I think.
Literally,
I think Rami Malek played a good part as Freddie, but I would have preferred the first choice. They had Sacha Baron Cohen was going to play Freddie in the film, who was, you know, the comedian Ali G, and he wanted to play a lot more of the seedy side. So that's why he fell out with the Queen Boys, because they didn't want to do that.
right.
Next question, Kim.
Scott's loving this because usually when we're on the phone, I'm like, no, I haven't seen it. No, haven't heard of it. No.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to the Viagra joke, Leslie.
Cialis. Cialis is the generic name for Viagra. Well, I don't know. They have commercials. They have commercials for it on TV. So I think that's the generic name.
I remember working at the service station, doing the night shift, and this guy used to come in, and you know, he was a bit of a pill popper. And then one day he gave me a Viagra, and like, goes, "Oh, do you want a Viagra?" Just randomly said, "You want one?" So I took it, and I thought, take it, you know, take it. But I took it and put it in my pocket. I actually think I've still got it in the top cupboard to this day.
Well, you should try it out and make Corley's night.
No. I think if I have one of them things, my blood pressure would probably do me in.
Oh yeah, maybe. Just have some 81 milligram aspirin by your bed. Oh, Scott dropped off. I guess he doesn't like that idea. I'm just kidding. He probably hit the wrong button. It's easy to hit the wrong button on your phone. Too funny. So that means I have to try and look at this chat again. Sorry, I'm just trying to see. If you got heart issues, you can't take it. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Too funny. What else? Hey God. Try to read. My landlord's here right now showing the frickin' upstairs apartment. It's been vacant since January, so I've really enjoyed the peace and quiet. Now I have to get used to having neighbors again. Ugh. So. Okay. Oh, hang on. Give it a second. There you go. Sorry, I'm looking straight at the damn sun. I can't see a damn thing. He ran to see it. Oh my God, he ran to some Viagra. Oh, too funny. Hang on a sec. I gotta let him back on. Oh my God. Okay, hung up again.
I pressed and closed the tab again.
I know. You know who may send in a spy cam? You better keep an eye on his renting. I'm going to go talk with my landlord right now, actually. I was just telling the chat.
Yeah.
The landlord's here because he's renting out the upstairs apartment. They've been working on it for the last, I guess, 2 months. But nobody's lived up there since January. So I'm used to having like the whole house to ourselves, like as in terms of noise. You know what I mean? So now I have to get used to having a freaking neighbor again, and they look young.
Just going back to that Viagra question.
Somebody joked and said you ran to get it.
I'll answer the question, and people might go, "Oh, that's a bit weird." I don't actually like sex. So don't call me boring or weird, but I think it's something I should just accept, and yeah. So
That's okay.
I don't
Do
know.
you care to explain why or not?
I don't know. I just feel like I'm probably like in that sense. I'm like not really interested in it. Just not really interested.
He's going through the change of life, y'all.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna transition into another gender.
Oh no.
Check the date at the bottle. Don't want to take old men. Somebody just asked a question for you, Kim.
What? I can't see it.
Have you guys ever tried to reach out to Feldman's wife? I'm sure she has a couple of things to say.
She hates me too. So she won't talk to me now. She would talk to me before. She did talk to me before. But
yeah.
she hates me now. So she won't speak to me.
Which ex-wife are we talking about?
Yeah, like if you're referring to Susie, I'm not sure she would speak to us either. I don't know if she would necessarily hate me as much as Courtney hates me because she doesn't know me. But
do you know what I think about Susie?
What?
I think she's seen enough shit. She's pleased to be out of it, and the main thing out of all that is she actually apologized to Judy for any actions she did.
Yeah, but here's what takes the apology. She called her up, her shit on her, and accusing her of like going into this reviews. Like, what are these people obsessed with reviews on the computer? I don't get it. But she was screaming at her, said for 20 minutes on the phone, and said, people, you're sending people to give bad reviews about my company. And Judy's like, what are you talking about? And she's like, I opened up a food, like one of those HelloFresh or some shit companies, you know, where they have like prepackaged meals and stuff. I think, or maybe it's a catering company. I'm not sure. But anyway, she opened up some sort of food company and was giving Judy shit because somebody had went online and left several bad reviews. And it's like, nobody, including Judy, knew that she even had a business or was working in that area. So it's like, what the hell?
My opinion on that is, you paranoid fucker, and maybe your business is just shit.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Well said.
You know, what a ridiculous thing to say.
Yeah.
You know, that's desperate, isn't it? You know, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
It's like,
so. Do you want to know the surprise that I've been trying to get Scott to do, you guys? The surprise he was talking about.
No, I'm not doing it now. No, don't tell anyone.
I was hoping that you would have changed your mind by now, because now you're more awake.
No, not today. My dress is in the wash. That's not true.
It's in the closet.
That's not true. It's actually dry.
Oh my God.
Kim's gone off.
Too funny.
Your landlord's just going to think.
Oh, sorry. I'm right here. I was just laughing. He's going to think what?
Oh, apparently the answer is my cocks are falling.
The answer is what?
My cocks are falling. For Viagra.
Your cocks are fallen?
No, that's what the answer was. What? I don't understand. I don't understand.
That couldn't have been what I thought I heard. Is that what you said?
Oh no! Somebody just said the answer to what the real Viagra's really called is "my cocks are falling." That's what I had to tell you. Are you with it? Oh! Did I ever see a fish called Wanda? Yes, I have seen a fish called Wanda. That's got Kevin Kline in it, and is it John Cleese and Jamie Lee Curtis? Is it? That's a good film. Have you seen that, Kim?
No. This guy knows every book, everything. It's unbelievable. You're like my brother with useless information. He has so much useless information. Like, I don't know how he fits in stuff there that he needs. You know what I mean? Like,
nothing's useless could be truly marvelous. It's exciting. What's Magnum ice cream? What?
My cock. I'm still laughing about my cocks are falling.
You've got it. Right, I might get off anyway because I'm a bit mashed.
Okay, I got to do the same actually because I got to go visit my dad. I was supposed to go see him yesterday. He just got home from up north, and I told him that I would come see him, and then I didn't because I fell asleep and I did not wake up. And now I think I told him, I don't know what time it is now, but I told him I'd be there at like 6:30, and it's got to be somewhere around there.
Yeah. Oh my God, look at me.
Yeah,
it's 10:30. 10:30 in the morning.
So yeah. 10:30 in the morning. It's 4:20 somewhere, you know. So, you know, thank you guys for hanging out with us and listening to us, you know, talk. And I'm sure you've entertained Scott because, like I said, he finally has somebody that has more, you know, TV knowledge than friends and mom. So, you know,
I don't watch Coronation Street.
Oh, thank God! I hate that show. That one I do know, and I don't like it.
I used to love it. I used to have this ritual, right, where I always used to have a bath and then watch Coronation Street. It was just my ritual thing.
Yeah.
But no, I don't watch it anymore.
I don't. I never watched it. I said I know what the show is. I'm familiar with it, but not for me. That's, you know, I don't. It's dry humor to me. Like Mr. Bean, that's dry humor to me. I'm thinking Mr. Bean, Coronation Street, same kind of, you know, like not show, but
I like. Yeah, but
kind
I think that's the best humor, dry humor. Yeah, the best humor is when you make.
Yeah, I know you would because you're. Yeah, well, you know.
I think with humor, things that are unfunny can be the funniest thing, aren't they? You know, like when you're trying to not make a joke. That, you know, that I love that dry humor.
Yeah, no, I can see that you would like it. Like it's more for you. I could see that for sure.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely. I sometimes struggle with American humor, but I get Canadian humor more.
Well, we're more chill. You know, the Canadians are more chill, but we don't have a lot of programming. You know,
I think
we have a few channels that are here, but not like your American programming. They own the market, you know, in that field. But I mean, we have a few Canadian channels. I don't like. Actually, I should say I don't watch their programming. That could be a very distinct difference. But I watch a lot of American TV, And I like the humor, but the British humor is just dry for me. And maybe I just don't get it. Like, maybe I'm like, you know, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I
don't get.
I like humor that's like stupid funny. Like, I mean,
you like The Office?
For instance, well, that's not my show either.
It's like the American show The Office went on for so many seasons, and it come from Ricky Gervais's office, and I think Gervais summed it up perfectly, and he said, "My office was about quality, not quantity," and that's the difference between the two, the American and the. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I bought a mask today. I got a mask today, and it has big, huge ass red lips on it. It looks hilarious and stupid. We have to wear masks here. Tell them in New Zealand, guess what? They're out of the pandemic.
No,
you guys know that?
I'm not wearing one.
Did they make you there?
No, we're all clear of it, aren't we? Because we're a dinky.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Yeah, they're gone. Those guys are done with COVID already, you guys. Like, that's crazy.
Ricky Gervais is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 seasons of The Office. Well, it was perfect. The American one went on too long. Anyway, I'm going to cruise now, Kim. And everybody else.
All right, sounds good. I got to get going. All right.
Hey, nice
love you.
Nice.
Thanks for coming on.
Love you all. Catch you later. Yeah. Cheers.
Love you. Bye. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna end it, you guys, because I gotta get going to my dad. Somebody just texted me, and it's probably just him. So guys soon for watching, and probably be in touch. Like, you know, probably not that far from now. Maybe by the weekend or something. We'll see. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye, guys. Yeah. Do you want to come for a bit? I will transfer your money. What? I owe you $26. I told you to buy me another card. Oh shit, I went. But I can get them actually, you know what? Here, let me see so I'm not yelling at you. I can get them when I go to Dad's. Alright. Because I gotta go out that way anyway. Stop the whining.